Social media is a fun yet terrifying place. One thing I found particularly interesting yesterday, really, was on Disney Plus, which is another streaming, like a Netflix, but it's all Disney-owned movies. They released the musical Hamilton, which is a very popular musical. I'm sure many of you have heard of it. Hopefully some of you have been able to see it. It's very good. If you like hip-hop and rap, it's very clever and well-done musical. But in social media, seeing a lot of people that I follow and I'm friends with on all the various platforms who are very pro tearing down statues of our founding fathers and defacing the memorials because of the mistakes and the weaknesses of these various men who formed our country. Yet they're all flocking to their televisions and computers to watch a musical about Alexander Hamilton, who, yes, a very intelligent man, but also extremely selfish, an adulterer, got his son killed because of his own pride, and ended up having himself killed because of his pride. Certainly not somebody I would want to lead my life after. That's comical in social media. As we celebrate Independence Day, but what's important to remember in terms of the church and our relationship to our country, when we come together this morning and celebrate this Mass, and the church gives us a series of prayers for our country to pray on this day, because we should be grateful to God for giving us a country that is among the most progressive in the world in terms of giving citizens freedom and allowing us to live our lives in the fruitful way that we're able to, by pursuing liberty and the pursuit of happiness and having all of those things that those fathers of our nation set out to achieve from the very beginning. We should be grateful to God for those freedoms that we enjoy, and certainly to pray for and be thankful for all the women and men who helped us achieve those freedoms, from the earliest lawmakers and writers of our Constitution and declarations, through our military men and women who have fought for us to preserve those freedoms, and to everyone who today continues to help us live our lives in the wonderful way that we do. But we're not here, like Jesus did not found the United States of America, right? Like, this is not the end-all, be-all. This is just another nation that has an expiration date because it was created by humans, and anything we create is temporary. It will fail someday. These days, it feels like that day is coming sooner rather than later, but hopefully that's not true. Hopefully I will still die a free American. But this country will end, just as all the major empires of the world ended. The major emperors and the great world leaders, as powerful as they may have thought they were, all ended. But the church will remain, whether both on this earth and in the kingdom to come. The church is eternal. Our allegiances should not lie to a single flag or a race or a language. All of our allegiance needs to go to Christ, to the Blessed Trinity, to God who is love. And from that relationship with God who is love, we will get to a point where we can be with each other, where we can grow together, build community, have a free space to be able to share those ideas, to help each other out, to be charitable and generous, also to be humble enough to receive charity, right? That it's our relationship with the Blessed Trinity, who is perfect and who will last forever because God is eternal. That is what brings us true joy, true peace, real freedom, and allows us to be the best version of ourselves that will get us into heaven for eternity. That's where our allegiance needs to lie first and foremost. And it's from that relationship that we'll be able to see how we need to treat our neighbors, our brothers and sisters, from conception through natural death, regardless of our race and whatever else we believe in or do in our free time. That we will love everyone as Jesus loves us.